Ryan International School, Greater Noida was the venue for the 4th Ryan Leap Entrepreneurship Skills Bootcamp. Initiated by Ryan Group of Institutions in association with White Canvas. The boot camp was held from the 19th till the 22nd October 2022. This initiative was spearheaded by none other than the director of Ryan Group of Institutions, Ms. Sonal Pinto.
The Leap Boot Camp began on 19th October 2022. Eminent guest Ambassador Dr. Deepak Vora, Special Technology Advisor to the Prime Minister India and to Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, Kargil and Leh inaugurated the boot camp along with Mr. Samresh Shah, Business Growth Expert and CEO of White Canvas India and Director of Ryan Group of Institutions, Ms. Sonal Pinto.
The camp began with a motivational speech by the eminent guest, Ambassador Vora. His insights on India 2047, a vision to ensure that India becomes the #1 developed nation, was an eye-opener indeed.
Can you tell us what you think about this venture by Ryan Group of Institutions and White Canvas to bring entrepreneurship to students?
I feel that the future lies in entrepreneurship. And there are certain sunrise sectors that we talked about with the kids whom I've interacted with. Those are the sectors that India needs. As far as India is concerned, under the present government, we are the startup capital of the world. We have more startups every month than any other country in the world. They may have larger numbers because they started earlier, but month-wise, we are #1 in the world. And I've also given them a piece of advice. Look at sectors which you think will be beneficial not just to you but to the nation. Look at the requirements, the demands of our people, respond to that. Above all, whatever business you do, build it on 3 fundamental pillars: integrity, integrity, and integrity.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, do you have a special message for the students and participants of this program? Something you would like to tell the youth of India?
Just go for it. Listen to yourselves. Think with your heart. Feel with your mind. You can do it.
More than 50 students of classes 9 to 12 attended the Leap Boot Camp. This initiative aims at nurturing lifelong learners and responsible citizen leaders and entrepreneurs through a holistic approach. This session was engaging in discussion and activities to understand not only how to create a startup but also how to sustain it with target consumers. Pack Up Ka Punch, a fun-loving fitness activity, was enjoyed by one and all.
During this 4-day camp, the students get the opportunity to meet young and dynamic entrepreneurs. Enterprising and inspiring gusset session speakers were Palak Khanna, founder Break the Ice, Chahat Malhotra, singer, YouTube sensation and budding entrepreneur, Muskan Singh, founder of Corp Dates, Debasri Das Sharma, founder Art Cake Tech, Pankaj Judge, founder Chai Thela and serial entrepreneur, Vinita Pandey, founder Flow the English Academy, Sauranj Bharadwaj, founder Vidyaverse and teenage entrepreneur, Ms. Dhwani Jain, founder Karma Foundation and state president of UP Soft Skills and mentoring councils at Women's Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry.
What do you think about this venture that is bringing entrepreneurship to young students?
I think it's very, very relevant, and I think I'm really jealous that I didn't have it in my time. I've just actually passed out of school in the last 1.5 years, and I think this is such an important opportunity that I kind of miss. So very jealous, but really, really happy that I'm a part of this journey.
So for me, entrepreneurship is truly a way to express oneself. It's an idea, it's a mindset that one needs to acquire, and I look at it as a medium, as a tool to really bring about changes in massive ways, in a myriad ways. So truly grateful to Ryan International for being such, for curating this entire boot camp, and I'm sure that all the young minds, they're taking away important skills and life lessons, and they're going to be impeccable change makers eventually.
This is a wonderful and a very great initiative, because if you look at today, the ecosystem of a startup in India, it is flourishing like anything. There's a lot of talent in our kids. all that we need is that give them a right direction. And if we can give them a right direction, I'm sure our kids will do wonders in throughout the universe. Forget about the world. So I'm sure this kind of initiative is helping them to get more structured thoughts, and this is something which should become a policy by the government, that every school should have these kind of boot camps where startup is being taught about things about the startup, and we are nurturing that culture of bringing entrepreneurs in India. I think this is a amazingly great initiative.
I think this is a great start because this is what has been missing for years in the school. We used to learn a lot of subjects in our school, but this entrepreneurship was missing. And right now, White Canvas India has started such a great thing for these young minds, because it is beautiful to nurture these kind of young minds such an early stage, because they can think out of the box.
I think it's such an amazing initiative, because what I've realized with kids is that whatever you give to them, they lap it up. And to catch them young is one of the best things that you can do. Also, I think we are a nation of unicorns and startups, and with this Shark Tank India, there's so much excitement and already generating around it. So I think it is a brilliant initiative.
This is superb, effort that Ryan and White Canvas is taking, because I think not many schools, or I would say over more than 99% of institutions around India don't do something of this stuff, and I think more of this should be conducted pan-India, and I think this is a superb event that is being conducted.
Youth of today are very talented, very, very talented, and they have the potential to bring India, India is still called the developing country even after more than 75 years of independence. The onus lies on you. How you transform the nation and bring it to the League of Developed Nations. And that can only happen when we have dreamers, when we have achievers, and when we have entrepreneurs with us. So definitely it is a very good start, and like any good thing, you have to start young. You can't change the mindset after a certain age. It is very difficult because children, like mitti, kachi mitti. And I say sanskar hum dete hain, bachpan se dete hain. So for me, entrepreneurship is also a sanskar that we are giving to the students.
So can you please share a message for our young entrepreneurs?
So I think, as I said in my speech, don't wait for opportunities, as it's said by many people. Just go and grab your opportunity and just go for it. Just start implementing your ideas.
Be what you are and give your 100% to whatever you do in life.
I'd like to leave you with this lovely poem that sums up how you get into entrepreneurship. It's by this Australian poet called Erin Hansen. She says that there's freedom waiting for you on the breezes of the sky. And you ask, what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? So I find it extremely inspiring and motivating, because it compels you to take that plunge and do what you believe.
The LEAP camp culminated with a grand closing ceremony where all the participants' parents were invited. The bootcamp participants made their final presentations, showcasing the learning by designing their own products as entrepreneurs. Each student was felicitated with a medal and certificate by the chief guest, Ms. Shikha Verma, DVC Crusader to develop ethical workplace and ethical business standards and global happiness goals.
What is your takeaway from this 4-day boot camp?
The most important thing I have learned from this camp is consistency. If you are consistent enough, you can have any success in your life.
I had a really wonderful experience being a part of this camp, and honestly, I learned various new things about it. Previously, when we used to ask what is entrepreneurship, people used to answer buying a good and selling a good. But honestly, I learned the true meaning of entrepreneurship. I would really like to thank Rand Groups of Institution, White Canvas India, Mr. Samresh Shah, and our respected principal ma'am for having such a good collaboration with White Canvas and giving us an opportunity.
I learned many skills, such as I have an entrepreneurial mindset now. I have great confidence while speaking in front of the mic. and my social skills have greatly improved.
I have a very great experience. I learned a lot. It's a vision of Chairman Sir entrepreneurship, and it's a great experience. I hope I would apply it on practically in my life.
This 4-day boot camp was really helpful for me to know about what is entrepreneurship, how does entrepreneurship work, and how to maintain a sustainable and profitable business. So overall, it was a really good camp.
Parents were thrilled and content to see the learning experience gained by the awards and extended their gratitude for such an enriching opportunity given to the students.
What was your opinion about this venture taken up by Ryan Group and White Canvas to bring entrepreneurship to students?
Sure. So I would first like to take this opportunity to thank the Ryan management and the school management, the principal madam, who have organized this program at this level itself. I'll tell you, he is just 14-year-old, and the concepts that this program has introduced are those that I have learned much later in my life, in my professional life, talking about elevator pitch, talking about marketing skills or emotional questions, and communication skills and presentation skills are hardly, to name a few. But I'm really thankful to the Ryan management who arranged this program, 4-day long program, the kind of networking that children would have developed, and the apprehension or the fear, if I may say, that children would have come over during this program. Hats off to Ryan School and Principal Ma'am. Thank you so much.
I would like to thank the management of the school, the whole Ryan Group, and this White Canvas. Thank you so much, because my child is very shy. I have not seen her speaking so much, but today I have seen her. She has come up, she has come forward, and she has spoken so well. She has prepared everything yesterday without any help, and I'm very happy to see that.
First of all, I would like to thank you, Ryan International Group, as well as this Leap Boot Camp, because providing and cultivating the entrepreneurship at such a younger age, I have never seen ever in any of the schools. So I am very, even I am motivated to work with him in future to look for this one.
I think this is a nice initiative, sowing the seeds for entrepreneurship skill at this early age of schooling. It's really nice initiative, and this will really help to achieve our country objective as well, becoming Atmanirbhar Bharat, right? That is what the initiative is going on, and it will really help.
Have a special message for the young budding entrepreneurs?
Absolutely. I would love to say that as youngsters, you should always believe in yourself. Whether you take up a business or you don't, whether you make it big or you don't, the one thing you will always have is your story, and the fact that you need to stand out in the crowd, make a difference, and do something meaningful and purposeful in your own life. Don't try to copy others. So believe in yourself and always pursue your heart and passion.
Sir, this is your 4th boot camp with the Slynites. How is the response of this boot camp?
It's getting bigger and bigger with each camp. When we did the first camp in Mumbai, all of us were a little apprehensive. First time a physical boot camp of this nature, this size was being done. But Navi Mumbai raised the level. When we did Navi Mumbai, we thought this is the maximum level. When we came to Delhi, Vasant Kund reached the level or raised the level still higher. And to beat it all, nothing better than the Greater Noida camp, which has raised it far higher. And it's been great festive season for us with 4 camps back to back.
Sir, can you tell us the main objective of these entrepreneurship programs?
The main objective is the nation's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Our Prime Minister, with his leadership, has set a vision for all of us to be ready to create India of the future. When we create the India of the future, we now have a responsibility to make Indians job creators, and this was with the objective of raising that to that level.
The school expressed their heartfelt gratitude to founder chairman Dr. A.F. Pinto, managing director Dr. Grace Pinto for this excellent entrepreneurial initiative.